Hello, my name is Tony Beers, and this is Movie Grades.
And just like the movies, we play out our last scene.
The movie I will review for you is called Transformers 2: Revenge of the Fallen. This, of course, is the sequel to the first Transformers movie, which was a movie that I kind of liked and I kind of didn't. I had problems with it, but I still liked it. This movie is pretty much the same. That there's some things I liked about, some things I didn't, but I would say overall I probably actually did like the movie. Now don't hate me for liking this movie, because it's a mild-like movie. It's a so-so movie. The biggest thing that this movie suffers from is what I like to call Jar Jar Binks-itis. It has too many characters in it, just like Jar Jar Binks, that are just terrible characters. These are characters that are just annoying and they serve no purpose at all. This movie is filled with these characters. The biggest two that a lot of people are complaining about are called Skids and Mudflaps or something like that. Now these, I like to call these the ghetto bots. Before I went to see this movie, I told my friends one character that I was really wanting to see was RC. Now RC from the original Transformers cartoon show was the one, and I'm not sure, but I think she's the only female Autobot. I was waiting to see a female Autobot. This would be something new and something different. And she is in this movie for like 2 seconds. And she has like one line. And one line is the standard action line, something like, you know, come with me if you want to live type of line. I even forget what it was. It's so unoriginal. There are so many Autobots and Decepticons to choose from the cartoon series. But instead of using these well-known, loved characters, they go with the ghetto bots. And not only do you put brand new characters that nobody knows or cares about in this movie, you make them so annoying. A lot of people are complaining that these are racial stereotypes, which they are. I mean, they look and act like the stereotypical black person would act in a movie. And this doesn't make sense at all, since they're alien robots from another planet. Why would they have any kind of racial personality at all? This doesn't make any sense. Another Jar Jar Binks-like character is Wheelie. Now Wheelie in this movie is a Decepticon. In the original Transformer cartoon he was an Autobot, but in this movie he's a Decepticon who later, for some reason, just up and chooses to become an Autobot. He just, at the flip of a coin, he changes his mind. Oh, I want to be an Autobot now. It just doesn't make sense why he would change sides so quickly and easily. One other thing that makes him, as I call, a Jar Jar Binks character, is that he is very annoying. He does such stupid things that just annoys the hell out of me. He's just thrown in this movie just for a little kids to point and laugh. Ha ha ha, look at that little crazy little robot that does dumb slapsticky stuff that are really stupid, really. For instance, in this scene where he's attacking Megan Fox, he's supposedly sneaking around. He doesn't want to be discovered, and yet he's talking out loud, which doesn't make any sense. Then he steps in a mousetrap, which is shown to the audience before he sees it, so you know he's gonna step in it. And then he steps in a glue trap right next to it, which he also doesn't see. How can this robot be so stupid? It doesn't make any sense. So this Wheelie character calls Megan Fox hot. Why would he think she's hot? He's a robot, she's a human woman. Why would a robot think that a human woman is attractive? This is stupid. And then, after Megan Fox captures him, she puts a blowtorch up to his eye and burns one of his eyes. And then he gets this big attitude. Why would you have an attitude with someone who's about to kill you? And you're yelling at him, calling him a bitch and other names. This is just gonna make the person angrier and want to kill you even more. It's just stupid to threaten someone who has your life in their hands. A real big problem that this movie has is it doesn't know who its target audience is. It tries to reach to every person in the audience, but it fails in this way. It wants to reach the teenage boys by having sexy Megan Fox in there and having machines blow up, but it also wants to reach little children with its childish sense of humor. I mean, I know you want to reach a wide audience, but either make this movie for adults or make it for kids. That's my biggest problem with movies nowadays in Hollywood. They try to make these movies for kids by dumbing everything down, making everything stupid, and kids don't like to be talked down to. They don't like to be treated like they're stupid, and they're not. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I didn't like being talked down to, you know. And that's what this movie does. This movie's like, you're a little kid and you won't get this, so we're gonna throw in some stupid jokes so to satisfy you. Yeah, kids will laugh at this, but it treats them like children. It's my opinion that children should be treated like little humans. It's like the old saying goes, treat everyone like you would like to be treated. Another stupid gag that was in this movie is Sam's mother eats some pot brownies, which it's a stupid gag, and if they're gonna aim this movie towards children, why put pot in the movie? That's dumb. You're encouraging children to engage in illegal activities. This is stupid. I don't care if you put pot in a movie, but those movies should be rated R. That's my opinion. You know, how many pot comedies such as Pineapple Express or the Kevin Smith movies or the Cheech and Chong movies, how many of them are rated PG-13? I don't think any of them are rated PG-13. I think they're all rated R. I mean, kids should not be exposed to this. And there's a lot of things in this movie that kids shouldn't be exposed to. I mean, I don't think this movie should have been rated R, but I think the people who made this movie should really think about what they put in. And there's one point, just like in the last movie, where Bumblebee pees on some guy. This time he does the same thing to a girl or a robot disguised as a girl. We don't need it, you know. Like I said before, in this movie, one of my biggest complaints is that they have some of these cool Transformers in it, and they are cut out to make room for these stupid, retarded Transformers. For example, one that I was really excited to see was Soundwave. Now, Soundwave was one of my favorite Transformers when I was growing up. Now, he is in this movie 2 seconds. It is ridiculous how short he's in this movie for. It really irritates me and pisses me off. I don't understand it at all why they would cut out or not even involve scenes with popular Transformers. Now, these are popular Transformers fans from the original series know a lot of these characters, love a lot of these characters, and they're replaced with Ghettobots. Now, it doesn't make sense. This is what I really hate about the movie. Now on to what I actually did like about this movie. It has amazing action in it. The action in this movie and the special effects are some of the best action and special effects that I have ever seen in a movie. It is really amazing. This movie is gorgeous. It's beautiful to look at. It's fantastic. Another really good thing about it is it does involve some elements from the original movie. It does involve the Autobot Matrix of leadership. But one thing that I thought was very odd about the Matrix is it's small, which any human being can hold in their hands, and it's like, why would the Transformers make such a small object for them to have? I mean, they're huge robots, and yet they got this tiny little Matrix. Like I said, it does involve things from the original Transformers animated movie, such as Optimus Prime does die for a short time. I was kind of expecting this. When he did die, I was like, I knew that they were going to bring him back. So I felt no sadness for him dying. It was like, so I know he's coming back, so there was no emotional attachment to me in that part of the movie. Another scene that I did not like is when Sam first goes off to college. For some reason, he says that he can't take Bumblebee with him. And Bumblebee in this movie lost his ability to speak again and can only speak through the car radio, which was fixed in the last movie, so I don't know why it's not working now, but it's not. Anyway, when Sam goes off to college, he says bye to Bumblebee, and Bumblebee cries like a bitch. Now, Bumblebee is an alien robot warrior from another planet, and Sam treats him like one of his 2 dogs that he has. Why did they do this to Bumblebee? He was another one of my favorite characters, and it's ridiculous. I didn't hate this movie. There's a lot of things that I did hate about it, but I didn't hate it. The story is actually pretty good. It's a pretty decent story. You know, the movie, it's fun. It's entertaining. It was never boring. It was just a pretty good movie. Was it great? No. It's just good. My final grade for Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen is a C-. I'm Tony Beers, and I'll see you next time.